everybody. Welcome to the devotion for day 14 of our 21 days of corporate prayer and fasting. Well done, 2/3 of the way there. And the theme for today is people in professions, with the subtext being about praying for favour for those in colleges and those in work amongst the bosses and leaders at work. So we want to lift up Christians everywhere in their places of employment and study. My go-to person for this in the Bible is Daniel. So if you're interested in finding out about him, check out his story in the book of Daniel in the Old Testament. He's a really, really great example of this. So when you look at the life of Daniel, he started off as a student. He was carted into captivity in Babylon, and he was selected for training to go into the civil service. And even though he was in a foreign country and as a young man, he stood his ground, even challenging the program that was laid out before him. He didn't do it with pride. He just humbly pointed out that, because of the God he served, he had a better way, and could he test it out. And God showed him great favor, so that when he and his friends graduated from the program, they were found to be 10 times better than the other people that they were with. He later went to serve in high positions of authority for over 60 years for different kings and, indeed for different empires. And finally, and most important, he was a man of prayer. And the most well-known story about Daniel is obviously the story about Daniel in the lion's den. And he was thrown into the den of lions. You can read more about this in Daniel chapter 6. And this was because his enemies knew that he would not deviate from his regular practice of prayer. And because he didn't, it came to a head, and, he was thrown into the den of lions, from which he escaped and from which God rescued him. So at this time, let us now lift up those in colleges, university education, which can be battlegrounds for young people. Pray that they find favor and they able to stand their ground and excel in their courses of study. Let's also lift up those in the world of work, for which for many is being changed significantly in these days of COVID and working from home. Let's pray that they find favor, not just based on clocking in and clocking out, but on living out excellence in all that they do and wearing the name of Christ in a way that doesn't give the world any excuse to slander it. God be with you. God bless.